popular hydrochloric acid, yeah?
Yeah.
We've got a water. We've got okay, let me start again. We've got HCl, we've got water, and our products are, again, the hydronium ion and chloride. So, do you agree HCl is going to be an acid? Please say yes.
Yep. Yeah, and then we've got our water, which is going to be our base, I assume, for this.
Yep. So then our H2O is going to be our
base. Or is it? Yeah, no, it's our acid. Sorry, it's our acid.
So our H2O is going to be our
our conjugate, right? Conjugate base.
It's going to be our conjugate acid. Remember, it's coming from the H2O. So
well,
because
something just messed up there.
Pardon me?
Like something really messed up with that equation thing next to it.
Yeah, I can see. My computer's buzzing out. Can I delete it? Clear all drawings. Yes, I can. Okay, let's do that again quickly. So we've got HCl, we've got H2O. We're gonna get our products of Cl minus, and we're also gonna get a hydronium ion. We quickly agreed that HCl is an acid, and its product is Cl minus, which is going to be its conjugate base.
Oh yes, and then the conjugate. Okay, so it's changed, and then the other one's the base, which turns into a conjugate acid.
Yes, perfect. You got it, mate.
Yay.
So this, you said correctly, is our base, which is going to form a conjugate acid.
Yep. Because it's got those hydrogen ions making it acidic. It's got more hydrogens making it acidic.
All right, let's do something to do with basic. Let's change it up a little bit because we've been doing a lot of acids. All right, next one is going to be ammonia. Lovely ammonia that we all know. H3.
Yay. It's not so lovely, actually.
Hey, I'm trying to pizzazz this question and make it sound interesting.
Okay.
All right. And H3. Again, traditionally, we've got water. We're going to get a product of hydroxide, and we're going to get NH4+. So, you want to lead the way?
Yeah, so we got our H2O, so that's going to be our, H2O is going to be our acid this time. Oh no.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so our water is acid, so therefore ammonia is base. Is that correct?
Yep.
And then this is acid. Yeah, I agree. So what's going to be our hydroxide? So our water is an acid. Our hydroxide
is a base.
A conjugate base. Yeah?
Yeah, conjugate base. That's what I mean. Yeah. And then that means the other one's going to be our conjugate acid.
Perfect. You got the hang of it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Because you can also look at that. You can look at that. Not knowing the convention. You could look, knowing their names. You could look at it and see that it's gained those hydrogens, an extra hydrogen, which would make it more acidic. So you could say, oh, yeah, maybe that's a conjugate acid, and the other one is lost that, which make it more basic, so conjugate base, I guess.
That's one way to look at it. All right, let's do one last one, and then we're going to do another dot point today. We're doing well today. All right, next dot point. A bit more interesting, not your typical molecule.
HP, hydrogen phosphorus, oxygen, hydrogen what is it? HP? That's unusual. Is that negative because it's like an ion? Or is that negative because it's like it's slightly negatively charged, but is that because it probably was part of a stable compound at one point, maybe?
Oh, why is my equation doing that again?
Yeah, that's weird as.
Don't understand what's going on with my computer. Alright. Right, so you agree this is our equation. And we've got water again. And our products are going to be hydroxide.
Yeah.
Plus.
I actually
Mm,
I lost marks in the assessment task I showed you because I made my zeros
yeah, I
in my
saw.
equations little.
Yep.
It's because I was trying to fit them in because of the room that I was working with in that particular place.
Alright. Oh, you've learned it for next time. Alright, let's do this again. You can do this. What do we have here?
I don't know what that is. Is it hydrogen phosphate? No, hydrogen. Don't know what it is. What's the compound's name?
You don't need
The
to know the compound's name. We're just looking at you going for water and you're making a base. What does that mean about this?
Okay. We know that our water is acting as a acid today, so then that one's acting as the base.
Correct. See, good. You're using logic. I like it. All right. So we're going to say this is a base. I will reveal you what that is later, but at the moment I won't. So that's an acid. That's a base. Good. We've used a bit of logic. So what's going to happen? What's the OH and what's our other product? What is
that conjugate base, and then the other one's conjugate acid.
So which one is which?
So the OH is conjugate base, and then
no.
the other one's conjugate
Oh wait,
acid.
with your OH, did you say it's conjugate base?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good job. Base, and then the H2PO4 is a conjugate acid.
I guess you could work it out by looking at one of them.
That's what I told you.
That you know well, and you can work out from the other one.
That's what I said. Have a look. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but as a student,
you were putting the cursor there, so I was like, oh right.
No, have a look here. If you can see a pattern, is that when your product is a hydronium ion, that means your other product is going to be what?
It's going to be a conjugate base.
No.
You mean,
okay. Let me just say that again.
When your products are conjugate, hydronium ion.
When you're combining something with water and you're making a hydronium ion, that means you've got an acid. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because when you're combining with water and you're producing a hydronium ion, you're making an acid. You've got an acid here. But if you're making hydroxide, you know that that's a base.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Can you see the pattern?
So you know if you've got the H3 there,
that
then
means
you know the other one's
water
probably an
plus
acid.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you get
And the water's a base today. Okay. And in that particular circumstance.
Correct. And if you've got an OH, which we do in the circumstance, which is your product, you know that the water is going to be the acid because your other reactant is a base because you're producing a hydroxide.
Yeah.
Start?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Good.
That's logical.
Good. Makes sense?
Yes.